Oh, hello. We are going to be moving into the world energy. World card is closing off cycles and getting looking at your accomplishments and looking to move forward with your new year. And this energy is funny. It's actually any decisions made on during that time in the world card time, what is lasting from, let's say, from today until the Aquarius hits in on 19th of January. That energy is, these decisions will have an effect for you for 30 years. So the card is usually a cycle of 30 years. Other way to explain it is that if you are taking on any lessons or any cycles in your life, it could be that you're putting your foot down and asking for promotion. That lesson of your self-worth is going to be helping you for the next 30 years. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get it, or it's just going to last. It's like giving you the self-worth, kind of the niche. You've learned how to do it and you're moving forward. But it also helps to kind of really close any cycles. So today, for the next 10 days, or it's about 10 days, we are going to work with that energy, and I'm going to look out for every zodiac sign for that, exactly that one extra bit, that one extra energetic shift. What is closing off and what is coming ahead? What lessons need to be closed, or what is there, what needs to be moving forward. Okay, what needs to be closed, where is it heading, what is ahead of you, what lessons are going to put a dent on your 2021. Okay, let's hop into it. Now, so the day has nearly gone to the end. So I have moved a different table because, sorry about my cat and dog, because I just have a better ability. Oh, whoa. To show you off the cards. Sorry now. Okay, I have to stop talking and I'm gonna get you the cards. So let's see what the word card brings you, Gemini. This is our new moon reading as well. The new moon is always, especially Capricorn, we are learning to a new cycle. So yeah, let's see. Now, can we get the cards for my Gemini? What is closing for a Gemini? What Gemini needs to know? What's closing and what's beginning as well? It's a both ways journey. Can I get too many? Okay, we have freedom, Gemini, and we have solitude. Okay. Learn to be on your own, but not necessarily. But this is coming like, and we have purity as the bottom of the deck energy. So energies wise, there is a lot. Okay, freedom, letting go of some certain type of limitations. What you have put it on to yourself. And with the solitude, the energy, what I'm getting here is very strong. It said of this little bit of codependency, but not in a bad way. Making sure that you're okay. I do sense you will be ending up in this week a little bit in a solitude yourself with this world card energy, because you need to close off certain things, but you can only do it when you're on your own, because you're kind of looking for others to keep things open, or you're not to deal with the situation. So this is the solitude card coming in. Probably this energy will be working through the star down to the full moon in end of this month in Leo, where we are getting more and more into it. But more you release this kind of a closing off the chapters, and it's more like these thought patterns. It's more like Yes, closing off the thought patterns, closing off dreams or relationships as well. There's a lot of closing here, and it will give you, closing off these, it gives you a more freedom to do what you want and where you want to head. I do sense like closing off this, even ideas or things what have happened in the past, and forgiving yourself for the others will help you to kind of get this freedom to move more freely in your emotional or in a physical life as well. It's like worrying about, like if you have loans or unpaid bills, by paying them off or closing off and making even plans, how payment plans, how to do it, it gives you more freedom to kind of move on with your life, Gemini. So let's clarify the freedom card for me. Can we clarify the freedom? Yes, can we get a clarifying cards for the freedom? For Gemini, can we clarify? We have the Empress. We have a Six of Wands, yeah. And we have Hierophant in reverse. Bottom deck energy is Seven of Swords. Not bad, but it's kind of a sleeping cat kind of thing. We have the Empress and we have Hierophant. So let me, to have a growth, you need to really let go, okay? The things which you would have thought would have defined you before as could have given you this victory or glorious feeling that you are on top of things needs to be let go. It could be also to do with a relationship or people who you have attached yourself to it, okay? Because they're not actually making any more victorious. They're not making you feel good. If you want to have a very strong and healthy relationship in the future, you need to kind of let go of this thought pattern that without a certain type of how the relationships or how you need to be in a relationship or the other person needs to be, what kind of spiritual or religious views they should have, and to open up a little bit more because you need to have this freedom, okay? These dilemmas, what I have put it into, they are not actually for you. They're not going to serve you, okay? You're looking, let's say if you're looking for love, then you're looking at the wrong places. You're being too particular on certain things and you're not getting growth. You think you're going to get the growth and you're looking for this ideal person, but by putting them into this kind of a checklist, they're not going to give you this growth, okay? You need to learn to understand who you are, and by being on your own and learning how to let go or close of these chapters, you're learning to understand who you are or who you're actually looking for. Because the Empress card here, that does show growth. That shows that even it could be also work that you're looking for. You're very particular in your work, or what kind of work, or what kind of a boss situation, or what kind of a money situation you have. You're blocking off your kind of abilities to have this growth or a commitment. So you would be continuously looking at grass is greener for someone else. It's the same in relationships or any kind of projects. So you kind of jump into your next project, and then you leave a lot of kind of projects open rather than being free to kind of finish the project, because you have the growth there, but you need to learn where are you too particular, or where are you stopping your own progress, okay? So let's see, let's clarify this tarot. Do we have any other messages? Okay. So we have Two of Cups, yeah. Five of Swords in reverse. And we also have Ace of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Wands is definitely closing off. By closing off of certain relationships, definitely some love relationship, you could be having a flirting with others, but it is going to cause a conflict, and it's also causing conflict on yourself. And we have a Seven of Swords here, so you'd be kind of a little bit manipulating of your kind of relationships with other. Bottom deck energy is Magician, so that is kind of an energy where you can manifest something new. Now Magician energy is also Gemini energy, so it's your energy, but it does work on a little bit longer than just lovers. Would be more of a Gemini. Magician card is kind of coming in a few times, but it is that Gemini, you are kind of air. You can manifest things very quickly for yourself and for your well-being. But rather than keeping your fingers in a lot of pots, or kind of keeping a lot of options open, you need to close them off, because there is someone there for you who are going to be true to you. But if you're continuously being very social and very kind of keeping your options open, looking for this ideal, none of them could be ideal for you, and you can't really concentrate on one thing. And I do sense a lot of you just wants to manifest this one thing, this one person, this one job, this one home, this one project, this one whatever it is, your own even betterment. You want just one solid thing that you call home, in a way. Home as a personality, home as having no issues or problems, and having this freedom to talk freely. So to manifest this one thing, what you desire, the deepest desire, you need to cut off all this kind of other opportunities and options. And a lot of, like a lot of you would be looking for this one person who you want to spend your rest of your life, okay? But at the same time having this freedom, okay? And you know what, the best relationships is where you're not stuck into anything or anyone, and have a freedom to move around. But I do sense with the Seven of Swords here, you're kind of keeping your options open. You need to close them, okay? You need to be going, just clearing out all the past, clearing out like a little bit like Aquarius, clearing out all your open pots, open dead ends, just not keeping your options open, not having like 64 work things going for projects, having continuously looking for a new job and not thinking that you will be settled on one, because grass is always greener somewhere else. So rather than just concentrating on just cutting it all out, going in with an open mind, with the freedom card, open-minded. I mean, Gemini, you're a very, very open personality. You are this one who can see positive and opportunity in anything. So a little bit like an Aquarius, but you're really called now to really figure out what you really want, and keep an open mind. So yeah, any kind of open relationships, or continuously talking about new projects at the work, either close them, say no, because there is a growth for you. There's something coming out for you, but you can't have too much happening at the same time. You need to have a really clear path ahead of you. So let's get advice. Now this is a new deck, so I will be getting you reading out from the book, the description part. Okay. Can we get advice for Gemini? Okay. We have actually 3 cards. So we have Angel of Mercy. I don't know if you see this. It might be clearing a lot. Now, Angel of Mercy is, I'm going to take one by one. Okay, Angel of Mercy is a card, but I can read it out of the book, but I can tell you straight away. Mercy comes in full on of both ways. Mercy of killing it all off, or mercy of forgiving it all as well. So it really comes in here. What I'm reading of this card is give a mercy for yourself. Sometimes you need to be hard to show the love. Like sometimes you need to be hard to be kind, harsh to be kind. Sometimes you need to cut people very harshly off and totally off. Now, there is never anything, never say never, and there's nothing fully ending. If you need to cut people out now,
when you have healed the connection and they have done the healing, you can always reconnect. But it is coming in with saying like you need to be merciful for yourself, most likely when you have been harsh or done things because you always wanted to keep them open, but actually they're not serving you anymore. People who you actually love, but you know they're not good for you. You need to cut them out. And also, like there's another, yeah, I have the null, the emptiness coming out here. So I'm going to read that out, but I already feel the energy here, the emptiness, feeling that things are not working out, or feeling this emptiness that you're taking away everything. And this is the solitude card as well. So like, let me read this out for you. This emanation is Kunduz. It radiates no light for itself, holds no shape, and touches nothing. It is perfect and invisible, a space through which nothing and everything passes. In its arms, all 10 of the emanation dance, each of them shining a great light through its void. This emanation has no number, no color, no connection to other emanations. In that it is unique. Its solitary nature sets it apart from the other emanations in such significant way that is sometimes considered to not exist at all. To give a name to the emptiness at the center of the tree is vital, and so too is the need to understand the significance of the emptiness. So silence, sleep, and meditation could be a sign for it. It's like you're done your work, when you're cutting off the energy and changing a bit of your environment, you're clearing up your energy space. You could feel empty because nothing what you have before identified yourself is not going to carry forward anymore, okay? And this is where the angel of mercy comes in and says, it's okay, you need to give yourself a mercy because you're doing it for yourself, not to you, okay? Nothing has happened to you, it's happening for you. So you need to give a mercy for yourself. You give a mercy to people being upset with you because they are too attached to you as well. It goes in both ways. And if they're upset about it, that's like, it's okay for them to be upset about it, and it's okay for you to be upset about it, but it's just, it needs not, it has to have. And the other card we have ground and the kingdom, Malkut, and I'll read this out for you as well. This is now a card of where you're, what I feel this card, this is where you're heading. This is where what happens when you get there, okay? The 10th and the final emanation, the physical world in which we live, the domain of mankind. Malkut is an emanation of emanations, the culmination of the many aspects that form the tree of life. Everything from our bodies to the experience we have in them in the world in which we exist is Malkut. The infinite space that expands across the universe is manifestation of her. And this really talks about this as well, okay? At the feet of the tree, the ground stretches outward, forming a base. And if you look here now, underneath the Hierophant magician is the Hierophant. So if you're getting out any type of relationships here, a lot of them will be coming back, and you might be getting actually the proper relationship, what you want, committed relationship into you. So they are about to reach one after another, okay? At the feet of the tree, the ground stretches outward, forming a base. This is a space where Malkut exists. She's beyond just being the lowest point. She's the foundation itself, being the thing that we experience every moment in our lives. Malkut contrasts clearly with Keter, whose existence is marked by its total unknowability. As with all the things in the tree, one mirrors the other, forming a complete continuum through which we can understand the boundaries of existence, the earth, our bodies and homes. So Malkut is coming in as an advice. When you do your work, you will be rewarded with everything and anything what you want, but you need to just get the messiness out of it. There is a lot of mess around you. Your thought patterns are all over the place as well. So it's, you do your work, learn to be null, learn to be solitude in your own Learn to quiet your mind and quiet the drama around you. Be very graceful about it, graciousness for yourself and for others, because it is what it is, and it has to happen, and it's for your own good. Okay, but this is all I have for you, Gemini. I love this reading very much. This is actually a very beautiful reading. I was here with you in my heart chakra opening. I feel the emptiness, I feel the mercy, I feel the heaviness of cutting off people in your life, cutting the drama out of your life. But I know where you're heading, and it's beautiful. And I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. And I hope to chat to you soon. Bye.